Hello, it's Mrs.Z, and this is Grade 5, Mission 5, Lesson 4, Exit Ticket. Calculate the volume of the prism. Okay, they give you the length to figure it out. Length. There you go. So if this is our length or long side, we can see that's 1 centimeter or 1 unit, 2 units, millimeter actually. So that is 2 millimeters. If that is the unit, it should be very small if it's millimeters, but it's okay. It's we can use microscope and enlarge the box. Okay, 2 millimeters. Okay, the width is this side right here, and it's also 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. The height is all right. This is over this is the height. So also, if I show you the length, length could be labeled right here or right here, or the width could be a label right here or right here, or in behind. If you look, that is the things that you cannot see and exist in this prism. Just imagine the reality of it. So let's see, the height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 millimeters. Okay. And then now we need to find the volume. We could find the volume by thinking, oh, the top has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, not 5. Guys, I trick you. Okay, so imagine this is 1 cube. Okay, this is also 1 cube. This behind is 1 cube, and this behind. So we can see this as a top from the top. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 cube is this layer. So that means the bottom is as the same. So we can see then this is 4 cubes. This layer and this layer is 4 cubes, and this layer is 4 cubes, and the bottom layer or base is 4 cubes. When you think that, you can see that if you add the layers, you can say 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16. So we know now that it should be this whole cube prism needs to have a build by 16 cubes. 4 plus 4 is 8, and plus 4 is 12, and plus 4 is 16 cubes. So the volume is 16. Now, that is when we are using strategy of layers. But what if we want to do the quick work? We can use help of our length and our width and our height. Okay, this is the height. Okay, so how that looks like, the volume needs to use multiplication because we are building 3D by figure. So 2 millimeters times 2 millimeters. I forget here to put 2, and 2 m's are 2 millimeters, and times 4 millimeters. That would be an idea. So now that if we calculate it, you need to get 14 cubes that are cubic millimeters. And here it says volume, and you should see millimeters on a power of 3, because what this is just a millimeter. This is millimeter. This is millimeter. When you have a cubic millimeters, you actually have a cube. So you're calculating little cubes. If you are what that means, cubic millimeters. Write a multiplication sentence that shows how you calculate the volume. Be sure to include the units. All right, so that's the same. So let's start with the formula. Volume is the same as when you multiply long side with the short sides with the height, or length times width times height. Now, when you substitute L for the value, we have a 2 millimeters. When you substitute W for units, we have a 2 millimeters. And when you substitute the height for the value, we or h, we have a 2 millimeters. Now, we are going to multiply the values, the numbers, digits, 2 times 2 times 2. We can say 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 2 is 8. But also don't forget that we multiplying the millimeters as well. So a millimeter time millimeters, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 3 or cubic millimeters. So the finally, what is our volume is 8 cubic millimeters, which means that we have 8 cubes that we calculated. They are size of millimeter by millimeter by millimeter. All right, I hope that that helps you to understand it. Okay, let's see what they want us to do on the number 2. A rectangular prism has a top face with area of 20 feet squared and height 5 feet. What is the volume of the rectangular prism? So, what I would like to tell you, whether they give you the base or the top face, what they mean is the top. What is the area of this top, and then or what is area of this bottom? But because this part here is the same as this part on the top, so the area of the top is the same as area of the bottom when we are talking about prism. So when I create, I can create a prism. Okay, I'm gonna move this a little bit now. All right, so I'm just gonna not do super precision, guys, just do the best quick draw. Okay, here you go. Okay, I want to do this first. So that what Cookie wants out. I have a little Chihuahua dog. She is by my side and she would like to go out. So we're going, after I finish this one, I'm gonna take her for a walk. All right. Okay. This is kind of extra, so don't worry about that. The top, the area of the top, what they mean, the top face is this. So that whatever you hear area has two lengths. So the length and width. So the area, this one has to be 20 feet squared. So you can think of different multiplication situation. It could be 4 times 5 or 2 times 10 or 1 times 10, anything that you have a length and width that you multiply and get 20 feet square. So this is also feet times feet, so which means that feet times feet is a square feet. Okay. Another thing is, okay, Cookie, let's go. All right. Um, Another thing, the information that they gave us is the height is 5 feet. So the height could be labeled here or here or here. It is um, 5 feet. So height is 5 feet. So you for they said find the volume of rectangular prism. So there is the formula says the volume is long side times short side times height, or length times width times height. But you can see the length times width is actually that the area of the top or area of the bottom of the prism. So I'm going to show you as well this so you can see. So this top is same as the bottom because of the parallel lines, and the this area is also 20 feet squared. So this is length, this is width, same as the top. All right, so this is called the base. So volume equals, also another formula says the base times height. What they want to confuse you, you get used to on saying the base, but the top face and the base face is the same. This is the base face, this is the top face. So that all represent the base. So now they can give us already base, and they did. The our base is 20 feet squared. So instead of B or T, you can use 20 feet squared. Remember, this is already calculated length times width, so that it has to be in a square feet. And then we can multiply by height, and height is also given in the story, that is 5 feet. So all you need now is to know how to multiply 20 times 5, or and also square feet times feet. Imagine this is a feet on the power of 1. Sometimes this can also help. So when you have a power 1 feet is a feet on a power of 1. And you have a feet times feet, that you have a square feet, or feet on a power of 2. When you multiply feet squared and feet on a power 1, or feet, you got feet on a power of 3, or cubic feet. What that means, 2 plus 1 makes 3, correct? So this is cubic feet. So now 2 times 5 is 10. And if I think this to be 2 times 10 times 5, I can think, if I use the bubble thinking, guys, I can think 20 is 2 times 10. And then I need to multiply by 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. And then 10 times 10 is 100. So volume is 100 cubic feet. So this volume of rectangular prism is 100 cubic feet. So let's do writing the volume of the volume of this rectangular prism is 100 cubic feet. Oops, I didn't see it. Then you can't see that. The volume of this rectangular prism is 100 cubic feet. What that means, in this prism, we could fit 100 cubes. Like, if imagine this is the cube, and they are size uh, cubic feet. So 100 of these cubes can be fit, put in this box, in this prism. All right, guys. Uh, that will be executed. I hope you like that. And all the parts. Exit ticket, grade 5, mission 5, lesson 4, question 1, and then question 2. Okay, and it was Mrs. Z. It's a beautiful day out there, so enjoy your life. Bye bye.